7-3. Still a chance for a third straight 10-win season. Tate Sandell's kickoff is a touchback. Comes out throwing quickly out wide to their leading receiver Kevin Coleman, who swung down after a 3-yard gain by Peyton Bowen. As Ahmad Hardy on one hip and Kevin Coleman on the other. Gives it to Hardy off a 300-yard rushing game last week in the nation in Oklahoma. Jamal Roberts is the running back now. He gets the handoff and has the first down of those victories.
And the defensive line extremely deep.
The play fake to Hardy. Prabula, a good runner. And he gets tackled.
Side that has to always keep their antenna up for a naked.
Hardy. Another play fake. Brent Norfleet, excellent tight end. It is a ball control offense. They average more than 32 minutes per game time of possession. Out wide it goes. They have Roberts back in on third down and short. He's a little bit bigger. He rips through a hole and has a first down.
Defensive front for the Sooners.
Nice opening drive for Missouri.
Done traditionally by running the ball outside the tackles.
Looked like the Sooners were offside. Flags are down. Kevin Coleman taken down just short of the first down, about 2 yards short of the markers.
Offside on the defense, number 56. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay, second down.
Hardy has another first down. They line up in the pistol. Hardy, nifty cut inside the 20. And showing those skills that Greg mentioned. Yards after contact. More than 7 minutes and taking the crowd out of it. In this early morning start, Jamal Roberts with a flag down.
Holding on the offense, number 79. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay, second down.
They've had the ball for half of this first quarter. Have the Tigers over the middle. Prabula to Norfleet. Specialist, and he's back in. At the play clock at 3, Prabula took the snap. He's retreating and throws. And incomplete. Good 12 for the year. Very little breeze to speak of. It's an ugly-looking kick. And it got through from 39 yards. 23 off the clock. Oliver Robbins kicks off. A fair catch made by Jacob Jordan. We send Xavier Robinson in motion. They come out being aggressive right out of the gate, and that pass is too long for Deion Burks.
He's been this year, but it might come out today against the gettable secondary.
The leading receiver Isaiah Satania went in motion. Matier throws, ricochet, incomplete. And he also returned a botched snap on a field goal, 62 yards. Matier over the middle. Caught by Jaron Canick. Grayson Miller, the punter. And a fair catch signaled by Kevin Coleman.
Battery football and taking some of the pressure off their defense.
Here's Hardy. And they defend that stretch very well. There's Prabula with Hardy behind him in the pistol. A hole outside to the right. Wow, is he tough to tackle. Where he rushed for more than 1,300 yards. And was the Sun Belt Freshman of the Year and a freshman All-American. He gets dropped for a 2-yard loss. And lined up in the backfield and then went in motion. Prabula about to get smashed. Swung down for a sack on a 2-yard loss by Dominic Williams. On 3rd and 13, that trickery fails. Grayson Halton ruined it.
Listen, to try to reach him, he can't. It's tackled for loss.
Connor Wesselman, the punter. There is a flag down at the line of scrimmage. Isaiah Satania, fair catch.
Illegal formation on the offense. 5 or more players in the backfield. That 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the kick. First down, Oklahoma.
It's against Missouri. Try to be creative today with Satania. Move him around a little bit. He goes in motion. They fake a handoff to him. He got belted after Matier kept it.
Hey, you got 3 up. You got 3 up. You got 3 up.
Matier retreating. There are a couple of flags down. the ball caught for a loss.
There are two fouls on the play. Both are on the offense. Holding, number 55. The penalty is declined. Holding, number 70 on the offense. That penalty is declined as well. Third down.
They are game wreckers. They didn't take the penalty because the play went for a loss of 5. Mateer in trouble again, and he's thrown down by Damon Wilson, the transfer from Georgia. Flag down at the line of scrimmage. Coleman with a flag down near him. He scampers out of bounds on the far sideline.
There's no foul for holding on the kicking team. Illegal formation on the kicking team. 5 or more players in the backfield. That 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the kick. First down, Missouri.
Missouri with those safeties playing so tight.
Hardy. Looked like they stacked him up at the line. He powered ahead for 2. Second quarter. 2nd and 7, Mizzou. From its own 48. They had the ball in the first quarter for more than 12 minutes.
Could be coming off the left-hand side.
Bo Prabula to the 50-yard line, juggled and dropped.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 34 on the Oklahoma bench. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot, automatic first down.
That is huge. It would have been 4th down and almost certainly a punt. But no excuse. Prabula after the fake, trying to throw it away, it seemed, or get it to Norfleet. It was almost a diving interception. Jamal Roberts, the running back, and he's thrown down for a loss by Owen Heineke. Watched it, said I was embarrassed. I didn't realize how terrific he's been in practice. He earned a chance to play, and boy, is he taking advantage of it. He's in on the play again with Reggie Powers, the third.
Gabe with the sideline unsportsmanlike.
End over end punt by Wesselman. And downed at the 2-yard line.
Tried at all.
Minus 7 yards of offense. Xavier Robinson ahead across the 6. Shut out for the first time in the first quarter this year, the Sooners. Deion Burks, a 1-yard gain. Pro Bowl linebacker, Philadelphia Eagles Hall of Famer. Mateer from the goal line. That's caught with enough for the first down. First down of the game for OU. They line up quickly. Missouri wasn't set. Low throw. Back-to-back first downs.
Inject a little life into your offense.
That was a 12-yard gain. And the pass batted down.
Here with one-on-one, you might be able to take a shot.
Mateer looking to that single coverage intended for Satania. Crowd wants a flag. On 3rd and 10. A flag thrown. Mateer on the run. Diving interception attempt made by Dre Norwood. Oklahoma.
On the offense, number 66. The penalties decline. Fourth down.
Derek Simmons has come in at right tackle. It's all ready for Grayson Miller. Kevin Coleman fielded it at the 30 and gets dropped at the 33. Kelly, the voice of the Missouri Tigers.
Very good.
And Joe was just starting out in his Hall of Fame career. Bo Prabula has an open receiver and a first down.
Excellent hands there by Manning.
And a few throws that have gone well beyond the line of scrimmage. That one goes wide, and the run after the cap. Back shoulder throw. Prabula. Flag thrown at the end of it. Donovan Olubade, the true freshman, trying to make the catch. The crowd of the Oklahoma sideline hates it if it's against the Sooners.
On the defense, number 19. 15-yard penalty from the previous ball. Automatic first down.
It's on Jacoby Johnson. Been a great morning here at Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. Out of time on the play clock. Awkward handoff to Hardy. And he got driven back after he reached the 20. This is a Missouri Tiger. One of the semifinalists for the Doak Walker Award is the best running back in the country. Coleman swung out of bounds, short of the first down. Light breeze at his back. Shouldn't need it. That one's low. Looked like it got deflected at the line of scrimmage. And now there's a skirmish and flags flying with a pile-up near the 30-yard line. Peyton Bowen, who almost blocked the first field goal that was made by Meyer, did get a piece of that one. Venables right in the face of one of the officials.
Personal foul, number 56 on the defense.
With some woofing and finger pointing during the coin toss. Oklahoma has the ball. It was well after the play ended here, so the rivalry renewed. But a lot of history and not much of it good here in Norman for Missouri. The pass behind Isaiah Satania. Cleaner contact than the one he made. 3rd down and 7. John Mateer throws. Caught! There goes the speedy Satania. One of the fastest players in the country. Touchdown!
It's called lock and combo. So what it is, it's man coverage against the three offensive weapons one-on-one. But when they change spots, you lose leverage immediately. Satania moves to the outside, then breaks it back across the face of the defender, and there is nothing but green grass out in front of him. Excellent execution, creating a bit of a vapor trail and separation. Accurate throw by Mateer, and it's off to the races for the Sooners.
He was a national caliber track athlete as a sprinter in high school, almost pursued sprinting in college. The shortstop Mateer adjusting his delivery to get it to Satania. His dad's a track coach. His mom was an Olympic sprinter for Jamaica. He can fly, and Mateer did a great job to put it in the right place for him. Has a 6-3 lead. Tate Sandell makes it 7-3.
You take advantage of it with the bunch formation, create a big play.
Sandell popped it up. Fair catch made.
The sport, you got to be able to fill it up offensively.
So Missouri down for the first time today. Tries to reestablish the run with Ahmad Hardy.
Because there's more in the tank with their weapons and quarterback.
And now Northfleet not only took off early, but he didn't realize he was the only one moving.
Good route, though.
All-star, number 87 in the offense. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
6 minutes to go in the half. In a have-to-have-it game for Oklahoma. Prabula slides down. Very late flag thrown after he went sliding down. Penalty.
Holding, number 77. Play 2nd down.
Prabula slings it under duress, incomplete. Owen Heineke came on a blitz. Directly communicated to the helmet of the defense. They snapped it and run. Prabula lost the ball, and he's down in the arms of Taylor Wine. Back at the 4. From the back line of the end zone, Wesselman. Not a good punt. Lands at the 35 and is out right there. They mark the ball at the 35-yard line. John Mateer dancing around, running out of time, got rid of it. In total yards for Oklahoma, but 87 of those 107 on the touchdown. Mateer run down from behind after a gain of 1.
For Tate Sandell.
Little flinch along the defensive line. It's a free play for Oklahoma. In the flat, Robinson runs over the defender, Catalan.
Offside on the defense, number 8. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay, 3rd down.
Kanik went in motion. Mateer looked in his direction, got it off. And a stumbling lunge for a 1st down for Xavier Robinson. Robinson remains the running back. Single coverage. Crowd begging for a flag against Dre Norwood as he had the coverage on Dion Burks. On 2nd and 10, well within field goal range. range, open receiver, but a high throw. And it took Giovanni Gibson out of bounds.
Close that up.
And 3 out of 6 on third down, but 0 for 3 on 3rd and 10 plus. Mateer skipping toward the marker, past it, and then banged out of bounds by Josiah Trotter. But a 15-yard run. They are perfect in the red zone this season. Have scored on all 32 trips now. Touchdown, Giovanni Gibson.
You watch him, he's seeing this defender the entire way, which means as soon as that defender hesitates and the receiver wins inside, you know you have a green light to throw it high in the back of the end zone. They do it beautifully, and you can see it really here. Look at the eyes of Mateer, that red stripe down that helmet, exactly where it needs to be, and a great job, too, on the outside by Gibson, winning inside. Because if he gets forced to the outside, there's a broken play. But him winning inside against Norwood allows for the space and separation and the quarterback to deliver the ball.
Pine Bluff. And Tate Sandell makes it 14-3. With the 87-yard touchdown here to Satania. They're going to try to return this kick. Tavares Jones down at the 20-yard line.
Parts of the second quarter.
Bo Prabula throws it out to an open Lubiday. It's blocked. 14 zip for OU since. Prabula takes off running, has Roberts blocking in front of him. He gets chopped down just shy of the line to gain. Match at Penn State. Michael Bozganowski made the tackle. The check down, good for a first down to the 48 of Oklahoma. Here's Roberts again.
On one at the top.
Sticking with Roberts. He stays in the block. Open receiver caught. Joshua Manning.
Matchup if you're the quarterback.
Quick hitter. Coleman. Plenty of room on the catch. He's down inside the 10. But they have the Oklahoma defense on its heels, so they're attacking. Roberts went down inbounds at the 5. It got snapped to Roberts, and he got stood up at the 3-yard line. Hardy chopped down at the line of scrimmage. Contact, they'll give him what would ordinarily be a chip shot, and he drives it through. From the big hurry to leave. Certainly not about the financial decisions, as he said, when you make $9 million a year with Dos Equis, then you could have 2 Dos winners. Interesting play here. Deion Burks takes off with the ball, and will get the ball first to start the second half. After a touchback. Passing for 2 touchdowns and 124 yards. It's a lot of big gainers on the completions. Crowd screaming for his face mask, and I think they're going to get it as Robinson was taken down.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense. Number 7. 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. Automatic first down.
McClellan grabs the face mask with his right hand as Robinson was trying to burst up the field, and a tough start for the Missouri defense.
Trying to go to 9-2 and take a step closer to the college football playoff. Mateer launching one down the sideline, and just a step too long.
Back to running the football as well.
Play action pass zipped by Mateer.
Really tried to calm his team down in the locker room, told his offense to settle down.
Xavier Robinson breaks one tackle, stays in the game. They faked the handoff. Mateer kept it. Targeting in the second quarter. Mateer got hit on the boundary by Trotter. That was very close to being out of bounds. Mateer hesitated, and he who hesitates is lost in SEC history. And Those of you who believe in the announcer jinx, remember that one. We see it over and over again in college football, particularly in this conference. So many one-score games, and the kicker is critically important. For loss per game, and now leading the sacks as well. They were one behind A&M to start the day. Bo Pribula in his return is 11 out of 15, most of them short throws. This is longer, all kinds of contact, and a flag thrown.
Pass interference on the defense, number 23. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot, automatic first down.
From the 43, out of the pistol, Bo Pribula fake to Ahmad Hardy. He's going deep. That ball's underthrown and incomplete. Dickinson, Texas. Hardy. Nothing doing. Taylor Wine. I wouldn't think this rivalry has skipped some beats in recent years. It's like they play each other every year, as they used to. Joshua Manning's down across midfield. Wesselman does punt it. Fair catch made by Satania. Virtual lock to be in the field. John Mateer after the fake keeps and scampers out across the play in the game between these two teams last year in Columbia. Mateer escapes to his right, and with pressure coming from Josiah Trotter, he threw it away. 2. Xavier Robinson looked like he might be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Instead, he's still going. On first down, Mateer to the sideline to Canick. Stayed in bounds. And finally out of bounds at the 40-yard line with a 17-yard gain and another first down from his good pal Mateer. Xavier Robinson, more than midway through the third quarter now, picks up from Torrey Blaylock today. Both he and Robinson have been battling injuries. Blaylock's had only 11 carries in the last 3 games. Robinson got within 2 of the first down. Mateer, deep ball, single coverage, and Satania couldn't run under it. Maybe. Sometimes. I think the receivers would say if the quarterback put it in a little bit better spot, you wouldn't have to lunge for it. Grayson Miller's punt goes out of bounds. And more than 8 minutes of possession on the opening drive of the game that ended in a field goal. The ball much lately, rushed for just 53 yards. Pribula incomplete. With 3 on the play clock. Quick pass incomplete, intended for Norfleet. He grew up in awful circumstances. It's made him a very empathetic head coach. Satania, he is a remarkable study in perseverance. Mateer, his quarterback, rolls and almost intercepted. The K-State at the time to Bill Snyder. Venables really credits Stoops and Snyder for his development. Graduate assistant, obviously I knocked on the door every day. Because Bob Stoops encouraged me to do it. Mateer goes down.
And you can always tell the relationship that a coach has with his team by how hard they play for him. And it's always on display when you watch the Sooners. His energy. Players love him. Man after man talks about how he sets the tone. Ahmad Hardy runs for 4 at the time where they need to do something on offense. They cannot get the leading rusher in the country going. Pribula with room, that's deflected and almost intercepted.
Personal foul with targeting, number 13 on the defense. Previous play is on the video review.
Indicator for targeting. Well, an indicator is a launch or a drop of the helmet, and with Coleman being defenseless, that drop of the helmet is an indicator, and I think it's the correct call.
It's Reggie Powers. Matt Austin's had a couple of looks at it. Here comes another. Matt, what do you think?
Yeah, Sean, I agree with Greg 100%. He goes out of his way to launch and get up into the head area. Definitely goes helmet to helmet. As Greg said, defenseless. This should be an easy targeting confirmed.
After video review, foul for targeting is upheld. Number 13 is disqualified.
2.5 to go, third quarter. After the penalty, Pribula going deep, and it is intercepted by Jacoby Johnson.
Read by Pribula. As the receiver is motioning across, there's nobody to hold the flat, so you just see the defender dropping out underneath it the whole way. There's nothing keeping him down there underneath. He's able to play the over route from the very beginning and go up and make a play on the ball. Just a really poor read from Pribula trying to force one there.
Johnson, junior from Mustang, Oklahoma. Xavier Robinson.
And now they're making all the plays.
And that's been a huge difference maker. 3 takeaways each in the wins at Tennessee and at Alabama. Defensive touchdown in each of those games. Mateer. They keep it on the ground with Robinson. He had only 2 first downs in the third quarter. And they get the stop. Robinson driven back. He actually lost a yard for the 6th time. Thought for a moment Coleman was going to make a fair catch at the 4-yard line. And 42 of those were on the opening drive that ended with a field goal. Pribula trying to find somewhere to hide, and he can't. Hardy is in. He's not been much of a factor today. Averaging 3.6 per carry. Pribula throws, and it's broken up right at the 30-yard line. Kendall Daniels knocked it away from Kevin Coleman. Folks, for their last 9 on third down. They have a long yardage all day, and that one is taken down back at the 11 by Taylor Wine. 4 sacks. 2 in the last 3 plays. Wesselman punts under 13 minutes to go. This is his 6th punt. And a good one high. And a fair catch made by Satania. The game is turned. Missouri has done nothing on offense lately. John Mateer. Mateer steps up. He's going to get what he can. He's swung down by Nicholas Rodriguez, the sophomore from Miami. Satania went in motion. For his 3rd 100-yard receiving game of the season. A field goal attempt for Sandell because it's virtually guaranteed 3 points. Mateer throws it out of bounds. The officials are going to talk here about a possible intentional grounding. It's around a little bit. They talked about it, elected not to throw the flag, and Grayson Miller punts for the 7th time. The promo, whether you're actually there or not.
Correct.
It's a good deal.
Yes.
Here's Pribula. Tucks down with a 1-yard gain. Both first downs have come on penalties. That one looked like it slipped out of Pribula's hand. The general direction of Joshua Manning. 10. Pribula had to get it off to Tavares Jones, and he's upended by Kendall Daniels. To set up their passing attack. 7th punt for Wesselman.
Alabama, it felt like some recency after the loss last week to Oklahoma.
Deion Burks yanked down for a loss. Knock off the Sooners if they don't take care of business. Mateer over the middle for Burks, and broken up by Dalen Carnell, graduate student from Indianapolis. Quarterback run game has been effective.
That result because they have great juice at wide receiver.
Well, with plenty of practice, these punters are now booming the ball. Ahmad Hardy. Molly McGrath needing to pick up the tempo. That's on target. Kevin Coleman out to the 34-yard line. 23-yard gain. That was the longest pass play of the game. Trying to go longer here. Coleman runs under it. Was he in bounds? Apparently he was. Pribula short set over the middle. 3 straight for.
Hard for the defense to account for.
It goes to the pylon, incomplete. 3rd down and 5. They rush 4. Pribula took the check down out wide for Roberts. They have to have this 4th down. To the end zone, off the hands of Coleman, and incomplete. Oklahoma will likely play offense like they're trying to kill the clock. Mateer runs the play clock down to 7. Xavier Robinson tackled by Rodriguez, who's had a nice second half. 3rd down and 7. Mateer is going to try to dance for the 1st down, and he does, and much more. 48 yards rushing. He's going to try to add to that total. Now with under 3 minutes to go. Robinson gets the 1st down. This will take us to the 2-minute stoppage in all likelihood, although they snapped it with time left on the clock. And will take us to the 2-minute stoppage after a 3-yard pickup by Mateer. Banner another tackle. Beautiful Austin, Texas. 2 minutes to go here. Oklahoma trying to run out the clock with a 17-6 lead. Xavier Robinson. Zoo uses point on what is likely a Sooner win. This is his 9th punt, tying a career high. Fair catch made by Coleman.
It's great defense that you'll see in the postseason.
Pribula takes the check down to Norfleet, and it's broken up. Incomplete pass. Hard hit by Kip Lewis, who's a hard hitter.
All the time and make those contested catches that require girth at wide receiver.
Pribula put it up for grabs. A catch by Coleman. 15 for Coleman, but he'll rue the one he couldn't catch in the end zone on their last possession. Pribula hit as he threw. It's an incomplete pass. Situation, right? Win out and you're in. You don't have to worry about playing a conference championship game. Jamal Roberts running for the sideline, couldn't get there. Great tackle just shy of the boundary by Owen Heineke. Again. On target, Pribula.
But man, the kickers have been such a struggle. Did they do that? Probably not.
Pribula down the hash marks well over the head of Coleman. Hosting SMU, he said, I was in a meeting. I just told the Rebels I need to step out. I need to watch the Penn State game. He's happy he's here. He's not happy with that throw. Picked off to seal the game. Eli Bowen. Mateer will take a knee. 5 wins against ranked opponents. Oklahoma goes to 9-2. 5-2 in conference. They're not alive for the conference title.